times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. We can write this as 3 squared times 3. And then x to the 5th, we can write that as x squared times x squared times x, or x to the 1. Because expressions with the same basis, we just have to add exponents. So adding 2 plus 1 would just be equal to 5. And then the y to the 6th, we can write that as y squared times y squared times y squared. And we can write this expression here as xy square root of 3 squared times 3 times x squared times x squared times x times y squared times y squared times y squared. So no more space. Alright, and then we get the square root of those numbers and variables that are raised to the power of 2. So this would become xy. We copy xy. Square root of 3 squared is 3, so we put 3 outside. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of x squared is x. Then square root of y squared is y. Then square root of another y squared is y. Then the square root of the third y squared is y. And we are now left with only 3 and x inside the radical. So that would be square root of 3x. And now we all have these variables outside the radical. So we just have to simplify this. So we group like terms. So we group all of the x's and the y's, and we only have one constant here, or number, which is 3. So we just copy that. So we multiply x times x times x, so that is x cubed. Then we multiply y times y times y times y. So we have 4 y's there. So that would be y to the 4th. Then square root of 3x. Alright, so now this is the simplified form of this given expression here. Now let's solve another problem.